Hello, my friends. Another comment here. Thanks for useful tips. No problem. I'm able to speak normally with less stammering with my friends and family, but when I get out of my comfort zone before speaking with any strangers, I get fear and anxious and stuck in the first word and can't complete my sentence. I always think about issues in my mind that if I get blockage in front of people, what they think about me. Um, a couple of things here. First of all, when you speak at home with your family members or your friends, you tend to be more relaxed, and for that reason, very important, you tend to breathe more normal. Why? Because the walls are familiar, the people are familiar, and you are becoming, or not becoming, you are more confident there. And when you are more confident, that means you're more relaxed. And when you are more relaxed with familiar surrounding around you, with the atmosphere and everything, you tend to even be more stronger, more energized, more relaxed, and not fearful. You tend to be more normal. So basically, you are yourself. And for that reason, you breathe in, you inhale more air. And that does a trick. That is why you are speaking better. But when you are out with the strangers anywhere else, now your familiar walls are not there. Your comfortable couch, your bed, your surroundings are not there. There is a new environment. If you're outside, trees, fences, cars, anything else is new to you. And your eyes absorb it, and this creates an anxiety. Because I think the reason we stutter is because we got scared at some point, and now we are anxious and we are afraid of everything that scared us. Maybe in the very, very early age, maybe even we don't remember, or we didn't understand anything. We were little kids. You were like little baby crying, and somebody walked in and did something to you. Maybe, I don't know, but I think that way. And this is why you became like, now you're scared of everything. And it's not that you're guilty. You're not guilty. It's just the situation you were in created that fear, and now you're afraid of everything. And now, after you get rid of the stuttering, you control your stuttering. This is the next very important stage that I am dealing with right now, is confidence. And I think the reason you are the number 2 in the when you speak with your friends or with even family member, at work, in a group of people, you number 3, number 4, number 10, but you're not number 1. And this is the reason, because you are now afraid. You don't want to be afraid, right? But it's just because it's almost like unconsciously you got scared, and now your entire body, your entire system is just like afraid of something, and you don't know what you're afraid of. You shouldn't be, but you are afraid of. something. And that creates that situation where you are not confident. And this is a huge issue because you might be less successful, and just because of that, because you are not getting enough breathing. You are always breathe less by 10%, by 20%, whatever that number is, but you are not getting enough air. And that's the problem. Why? Because you're afraid, because this is something happened, and now we are that afraid that we are like this. Actually, another important thing that when I was looking at your comment, I was thinking, whenever I was driving a car, I was for no reason always anxious. And I think it's because of that reason. Like, we are inside of an environment, like you are like very closed in, and we breathe like this, even though we don't want, but it's just our nature because of somebody scared us. And I think it's very important for your kids, for your friends' kids, that to be aware of that, because this is the little thing that maybe it's just like even 1 second. Maybe you turned on a light and it's very bright and it was dark, and now that's it. Could be, right? I don't know, but this is something that scared us, and now we had that issue. And this is what I wanted to share with you. And I think it's that factor is very important. So first of all, the first stage is to control your stuttering, so you are able to speak and start becoming more confident. So again, my 3SS system: stop, inhale, continue with the next sound. This is how you would be able to control your speech. Even if you get stuck in the first word, in the middle of the word, before the word, in the sentence, another word, anywhere, you have a system. So, number 1, right? But you can also use, I like actually Steve Harvey's approach, when he said, when somebody asks you, you can answer that question in your mind, as of course your mind runs very fast. You answer that question in your mind, and when you answer the next time to the person, you don't look in their eyes. You can look at their nose, at forehead, hair, a chin, anywhere, ears, and you answer the question not to them, but as you would answer the question to yourself. So this way you would be able to answer it to yourself, because first of all, again, you are familiar with yourself, right? You can even maybe look at your own hand or your own t-shirt, shirt, anything, and maybe it'll create the environment when you are gonna be a bit more comfortable and able to answer the question with less stuttering. But at the same time, this is just a trick and tip, but you have to work on eliminating your stuttering entirely. And this is why you need a system. My system is, again, so you stop. When there is a problem, you stop. In order to not to stutter, you have to break that stuttering process. You have to say the sound only one time. You can restore your breath, breathe in. If not, then just continue with the next sound. And then when you get stuck again, so now try to inhale more, but think about it. Once you are in the process of thinking about it, when you speak, you would be able to restore your breath as you are speaking. So basically that's about that. So first you use the Steve Harvey's method to when you maybe get too anxious, and then when you want to get ready and try to answer like really fast, then you can use that approach. But when you want to eliminate it, maybe you can combine two approaches, whatever works for you. But so my system is, at least I used it to completely get rid of stuttering. And of course, it's improving the speech, but the primary purpose is just to get rid of stuttering. And then you have to, and maybe because you know about the next stage, that's confidence, gaining the confidence, now you can even be thinking about that as well. So you can use the two things at the same time. So that's really important, right? And I wanted to actually pay attention to that last part, right? So and then at the end you said like, I'm worried about what the other people might think. Look, the other people are not worried about you at all. If they see you stutter, if they see you speak nicely, if they see you anything else, they don't worry about you. They worry about themselves. They have lots of things to worry about during the day. They have lots of errands. And so don't even be worried and don't even think about what the other people might think. It's not in their best interest. For them, it doesn't matter. They can say, oh man, like, I'm really sorry that you stutter or something, or they might think that way. They may wish you luck, but look, it's all about you. It's about your ability to speak. It's about your ability to handle the situation. It's about your ability to take smaller steps to fix your breathing system, to always get or inhale richer, more air, and eventually, in several days, hours, days, month, to get rid of your stuttering problem. But if you don't concentrate on it right away and think about it, how you can do it, and think about the entire process in your smaller steps, so then it's gonna be, like, it's gonna take longer. Procrastination is not a friend. And so take steps. Don't worry about the other people, right? Just think of how you can handle the situation in the best way possible. Not even in the best way, just to try to be better. That's it. It's just everything comes down to that little one sound. And if you became a master of one sound, you will become a master of the entire word. And again, Joe Biden, those are the huge people. They are like, look, Joe Biden stuttered, and we think sometimes that Joe Biden, like, when he tries to say something, he like becomes like this. So he started maybe in that process, and he tries to handle the situation, and he is very, very successful in doing that. And look, he is able to gain confidence right away. So this is the way you need to handle situation, and try to learn how to do it. Thank you very much for the comment. It's really important. These things are coming up again and again, but they are very important. We learn from every little comment, from every little situation, and that helps us to become better people, right? So again, thank you very much. Good luck, guys. I am happy to help.